All right, let's dive into some huge news in the cybersecurity world. Cisco has just kicked off its biggest certification update since 2020, and they're starting with a massive overhaul of the security track. So let's break down exactly what that means for you and your career.
This is the million-dollar question, isn't it? In a world where cyber threats are changing by the minute, are the skills you have today the ones you're going to need tomorrow? That's exactly what Cisco is tackling with these updates. They're trying to line up their certifications with the real-world jobs of the future.
So here's how we're going to break it all down. First, we'll cover the big picture refresh. Then we're going to zoom in on two huge topics, AI and automation. After that, we'll talk about a major shift in mindset toward anticipating threats. And finally, we'll wrap up with a practical action plan you can start on today.
Okay, let's get into it. The big refresh. What's actually changing here? Well, the security track, which is a big deal for so many of us, is getting a complete makeover.
And let me be clear, this is not just a little tweak here and there. We're talking about a major overhaul that's going to impact both the CCNP security and the CCIE security certifications. These are two of the most respected credentials out there. This is Cisco planting a flag and showing us exactly where the industry is headed.
And this quote from Ryan at Cisco really gets to the heart of it. Why are they doing this? It's simple. Employability. It's not about abstract theories. It's about making sure that when you have one of these certifications, it's a direct ticket to a great job, because it proves you have the skills that companies are desperate for right now. Now, at the center of all these changes is something called the SCORE blueprint. Think of it like the DNA, the master plan for the new security certs. It spells out every single skill you need for both the CCNP, that's the Cisco Certified Network Professional, and the super advanced CCIE security tracks. So if you want to get a handle on these new certs, you have to understand this blueprint.
Okay, let's dig into our first major theme, and it's a big one. Artificial intelligence. It's no surprise that AI is a massive part of this whole refresh. The new blueprint isn't just, adding AI as a buzzword, it's weaving it right into the fabric of network security. Cisco is making it crystal clear that to be an effective security pro today, you absolutely have to understand how AI and the network overlap. And these new focus areas are super practical. We're talking about actually designing security systems that use AI for things like spotting anomalies or predicting threats. It's also about securing these modern, sprawling networks, things like SD-WAN and the cloud. Plus, as your company starts using more AI tools, you need to know how to make sure those workflows are locked down tight. It's really about using AI on both offense and defense. This leads us perfectly into our next crucial topic, automation. Because as you're about to see, you really can't talk about using AI effectively without talking about automation first. Just look at this number for a second. Only 35% of networks around the world are automated. That's not just a statistic. That is a massive opportunity. It shows a huge skills gap in the market. And this new security track is specifically designed to help you be the one to fill it. The message from Cisco couldn't be clearer. If you want to get those game-changing security benefits from AI, you have to automate your network. It's that simple. Automation is the engine that makes AI-driven security work. And that's exactly why security automation, using tools like Python for scripting, is now a core, non-negotiable skill in the new blueprints. So once you have AI and automation working together, the entire philosophy of security starts to change. It stops being about just reacting to fires. This slide really says it all. The old way was reactive, right? An alarm goes off and everyone scrambles to respond. The new way, the one these certifications are all about, is anticipatory. It's about using AI and automation to predict and stop threats before they can do any damage. Imagine using AI to map out potential attack paths on your network and then automatically fixing those weak spots. It's a total shift from playing defense to playing offense.
Okay, so we've covered the what and the why behind these big changes, but what does this all mean for you right now? Let's talk about the practical steps you can take today.
And this isn't just us guessing. We've got a direct recommendation from Cisco on the best way to get started. It's a really straightforward self-assessment to figure out exactly where you stand and what you need to focus on. It's a simple 3-step plan. Step 1, go to the Cisco Learning Network. Step 2, download the new SCOR blueprint. And step 3, this is the most important part, go through it line by line and honestly ask yourself, can I do this? This one exercise is going to give you a crystal clear picture of your knowledge gaps and help you build a study plan that's tailored just for you. It puts you in total control. And that really brings us to the final, most important question. This is bigger than just passing an exam. It's about staying ahead in a career that's being completely transformed by AI. The new Cisco certifications are giving you a roadmap. The next step is yours.